New this morning, Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar revealing the possible consequences of the bigoted, anti-Muslim comments made by Republican Lauren Boebert. Omar posted a voicemail she received.
Don't worry, there's plenty that will love the opportunity to take you off the face of the earth. Come get a Muslim piece of you jihadist. We know what you are. You're a traitor. You will not live much longer. I can almost guarantee you that.
Joining me now, former Minnesota Senator Al Franken. He's the host of the Al Franken podcast. That voicemail's repugnant. And it comes after Lauren Boebert repeatedly, we now know, made these just clearly bigoted anti-Muslim jokes about Ilhan Omar. And so you now see the consequences of this, and you see Kevin McCarthy taking no public stand here.
It's amazing. He didn't take any action against Gosar, who, did this, what's it called?
Fantasy anime murder video.
Yeah, and, like any workplace in America, it'd be like, Bob, did you put out a video of you killing one of our employees here? Yes, I did. You can't do that. Really, it was kind of meant to be a joke. This is, and McCarthy will not, won't discipline them at all. But will discipline the 13 Republicans if they get in the majority. Take away their chairmanships, the ones who voted for infrastructure, which the Republicans tried to do and didn't achieve during Trump. They're for infrastructure until they're against it because Biden's the president. It is so dysfunctional. It is so cynical. It's really a sad... I can't believe how dysfunctional that place is.
Now, there are some Republicans inside Congress who are speaking out against this kind of behavior. Congresswoman Nancy Mace from South Carolina condemned what Lauren Boebert said. And as a result, Marjorie Taylor Greene attacked Nancy Mace, and then Nancy Mace didn't back down. And I want to play some of the sound from her last night.
What it says to me is that if you say something that's batshit crazy, you say something extreme, you're going to raise money. And that is the only reason that she does that. I mean, she's a grifter of the first order, and she does it to raise money.
Again, she's talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene here.
I'm offended she said batshit.
Is that a battle that Nancy Mace can win?
Probably not in this Republican Party, which is amazing. It's amazing. They have become this is as bad as I've ever seen it, and it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. And I don't know when it's going to stop. This is frightening, and that the Marjorie Taylor Greenes and the Boeberts actually not only exist but are popular and have these huge followings. Is frightening.
I want to ask you about Mehmet Oz, television doctor who announced he's going to run for Senate in Pennsylvania. First of all, your immediate reaction to that?
My immediate reaction is that they don't have a front runner. He's a TV personality. He knows how to be on TV. People know him. We've seen that before recently. Me, but also Trump. And so I think we shouldn't underestimate him. On the other hand, people should look at him. He's been against vaccine mandates. We have to. We would stop this if we had mandates. If everyone got vaccinated. Also, he's kind of a snake oil salesman. I think people have to go back and look at some of the stuff he's been selling. Supplements and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty hinky.
He hasn't been deeply involved in politics. You were, before you ran for Senate in Minnesota, you were much more involved in the political world.
Yeah, so there's a lot of big difference.
But, what did you learn about running for Senate as someone who had been a celebrity beforehand?
Well, I had been a comedian, and one thing I learned is that the press has a vested interest in not getting jokes. So I don't know if they'll have a vested interest in calling out stuff like, making profits off of supplements that don't work. I hope they do.
Or Mehmet Oz will just have to try to not make jokes. What are the other things?
I actually don't think that's a problem with him.
Al Franken, I appreciate you being with us. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.